Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to Triple Option. I got myself, Caden. We got the boy Dylan and the boy Tyler. We're coming in with our Week 5 preview. I can't believe we're already a quarter way through the season. What I can believe is how depressed I am about it. That doesn't shock me very much. But we had a crazy Week 4 actually. Like if we were gambling, like Tyler, you would have made serious money if you would have just done each individual
I live
game,
in Utah.
hitting 14 out of 16. I've been pretty consistent, hitting anywhere between 9 to 11. I hit 10 last week, and then Dylan, you hit 13 out of 16.
I
And
mean,
so,
does that mean I pass you up in overall?
So-
I think you were 2 ahead, right?
I was 4 ahead of you, sir. So we are tied, both of us at 39 and 64, and Dylan's right behind us at 37 and 64. And
Okay.
you continue your hot streak. If you just bet your underdogs, you would be making more money. You need to actually start gambling. You're 75% on the year with underdogs.
I
going
can't
3 for
gamble
4.
like that here in Utah, though. I probably do the
No.
pick'ems.
Yeah, I mean you could go to Wendover, but
Oh, that's true.
Dylan, you and I both got on the board for our upset for the first time. So we're on a win streak of 1, and thankfully all of us won our locks, so there won't be any awful TikToks. I was thinking though we should discuss that. Do we want to change the punishment each time, or each time someone has to do just a different TikTok dance?
I don't know. I think the 40 or like a 40-yard dash or
See, I think
combine would be funny as hell.
I think that would be funny too, but then it's like I don't even know. Like, do I really want to get clocked doing a 7.540 nowadays? Or like, 'cause, like,
that's what makes it amazing is that you have to get clocked doing that.
and then it's like, who do I? I have my girlfriend out here, so it's like, babe, come record this, and also, which I guess makes it funnier. What do you think, Tyler?
I mean, my wife loved the dance. It even
Okay.
showed up on her TikTok like randomly. She doesn't even follow us.
Rude.
And she's saving videos of things she wants us to do.
Okay.
Email, so.
Okay. So I guess what we could do is like do like a weekly thing. So like this week we determine, okay, if you lose a lock, you have to do a TikTok dance. And then next week we're like, okay, you have to do a 40-yard sprint. And then the next week, just change it weekly.
Hear me out.
Okay.
What if we do one of those wheel ones? Whoever loses has to post a TikTok. There's like 8 different ones on the wheel.
Okay.
If it lands on, they got to do it in the
Okay.
video.
I agree. I agree to that. But you have to do it like with all of us on this, so we don't like you spin it until you get what you want, kind of thing.
Oh, I guess, yeah. That's no, that's fair. Too bad we can't go live on TikTok.
We're close. I mean, we could go on my personal one, but we're not close. No, I said we're close. We're not close.
Weird that you fit that in every video.
Do I? Hey, follow the personals, bro. I'm trying to get up out of the projects, bro. I live in Frisco, Texas. Very
You just
poor
moved
area.
there. Sounds like rich people shit.
It is. There's money here.
I'm in the hood, big dog.
All right, so let's just jump into next week 5. So we have a couple teams on bye. We have the Seahawks, Browns, Buccaneers, and Chargers. So they are all out, and so we'll just start right Thursday night football. Bears, Commanders. Dylan, where are you going with this one?
It's going to be a crapshoot. I'm going to go with Bears just for a fun pick.
Okay.
We actually did play okay last week, all things considered. And I think
That's not your upset pick?
No, it's not going to be my upset.
Wow.
Okay. I would have gladly accepted that as an upset pick.
Yeah.
What about you, Tyler?
I'm on Commanders, dude. The Bears are shooting for number 1 and number 2 in the draft. They're gonna keep losing.
Yeah, isn't that awful? That we could be in the Caleb Williams, but we're not. Oh, wait, so sorry. Did you say you're going Bears?
I'm on Commanders.
Oh, sorry. I totally misunderstood that. I had a brain fart. Yeah, I mean, the Commanders, if Ron Rivera had any balls, they call him Riverboat Ron, he would have gone for 2 and beat the Eagles. Everyone knows if you tie the game up like that and you are the away team, you go for 2. It's science, I think. I'm also going the Commanders, though, just because the Bears are bad. Very, very bad. Although Ron Rivera sucks on Thursday Night Football or really any prime time. So I don't like Ron Rivera. Fun fact. Anyways, Jaguars at Bills. This is in London. Technically, the Bills are the home team. I'm doing it again. I'm switching my pick. I didn't realize that because the Jaguars more than likely stayed in London. The Bills are going to have to fly over.
They should have.
Without a doubt, right? Oh, I'm switching to the Jags. I'm taking Jacksonville.
I think that's a big upset too. That's a 5.5.
Yeah, it's a 5.5, and I don't know. I really like my other upset this week, so I'm gonna stick with the Jags as just a regular pick. Tyler, what are you doing with this one?
I wish I could like the Jags, but they're not great. I mean, they're good, but the way they play, I hate watching them play. So I gotta stick with the Bills, especially after beating the Dolphins.
Yeah, I just think that it's similar to how the Dolphins got a big head on them and then got smacked. Plus, you listen to all the NFL players, none of them like to play in London. They don't like flying there. It's bad on the joints. I feel like it's not going to go good. What about you, Dylan?
This is my upset. I'm going with Jaguars solely because they've already been there for a week. They've kind of acclimated almost. Buffalo's got to pull up and try and play a game.
Man, I should have had that on Do Not Disturb. That's going to end up on the podcast. But that's good thing I didn't take it then.
Do we think the Bills left Sunday night or Monday at least?
I feel like. I guess we could probably Google it. I don't know. That's a good question.
I feel like you go straight there after the game almost.
I mean, I would want to if I was. This is awful.
Especially where they were in Florida, right? Or was it at the Bills last week?
It was in Buffalo.
Oh, was it? I should have watched the game. So
okay.
I would think fly out the same day, but
yeah. Texans at Falcons. Falcons are favored by 2, which is interesting. Tyler, I'm going to start with you, and if this is your upset pick, you're a pussy. We're just going to go right away.
I didn't want to do that because I didn't think. First of all, it's not that big of a spread. And secondly, I did them last week, but I do have the Texans winning this.
Okay. What about you, Dylan?
I'm going with the Texans. C.J. Stroud just looks really good, and Desmond Ridder looks awful.
Yeah, I mean, I not only do I want the Texans to win because I hate the Falcons, but I just don't think the Falcons are. A lot of people picked them to win the NFC South. Obviously, I thought it was going to be the Panthers. It's not going to be the Panthers. I don't even think it's going to be the Saints. I think it's going to be the Buccaneers, and that's gonna piss me off tenfold because Baker Mayfield can't play good for the Panthers. But story for another time. All right, Carolina and Detroit. Now, before you guys just sweep the board with the Lions, for some reason, I'm telling you guys. Personally, yes, I'm picking the Lions because that's my new strategy. But the Panthers, there's 2 teams for whatever reason they always beat, and the Lions and the Cardinals. That's who they are. And I really kind of want to take this as an upset too, but because every time I pick the Panthers they lose, and every time I don't pick the Panthers they lose, so I might as well just win. So I'm going to take the Lions, but I would strongly urge you gentlemen to reconsider. Dylan, you tell me what you think about that.
I'm going to take the Lions. Hate to break it to you. Get the broom out.
Get the broom out. Tyler?
There were 2 things on the Panthers. If it were at home, maybe. And if Andy Dalton was starting, also maybe.
The thing. So wait, are you trying to tell me that Bryce Young is bad?
No, I just think Bryce, he just needs more time.
No, you know who it is? It's Frank Reich, dude.
What did I tell you? I told you we're really happy with that coach.
This man called 14 screenplays. Let the man throw the football. I know not everyone's getting separation, but damn, 14 screenplays.
How's he supposed to throw it downfield when he can't see over the line, though?
But he is! Bro, he has one batted pass.
He also needs some receivers.
Well, yeah, I really think it's a little different now that T. Higgins is injured, but I think T. Higgins is probably going to end up in Carolina. I genuinely do feel that way.
Assume you don't have your first round pick.
Yeah, I know. Since we can't pick whatever that dude's name is, I keep forgetting. So Lions.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I want to keep calling him Jackson Smith and Jigba, but I know he just got drafted, so that's why I refrain. So Lions across the board. Titans at Colts. I'm going to start with this one because I am a closeted Titans fan. Derrick Henry got rolling last week. AFC South. But the Titans piss you off because they should win this game, no problem. But they're going to lose by 3. So I got the Colts. Where are you going with it, Tyler?
I have chosen against the Titans, I'm pretty sure, every game this year, and I'm pretty sure they've won almost every single one that I've chosen against them. And it's AFC South. It's a mess. It's always a toss-up. So I got to stick with my team. I'm going to go with the Colts just because I'm a fan. But the Titans should win this, but I'm going Colts.
Yeah. Dylan, what are you thinking?
You know what? I'm going to take the Titans just to be different than y'all.
Yeah.
Just because it is a divisional matchup.
That
could go either way.
Yeah. The Colts are only favored by 1 as well. And so it should be a close one. Should be at least, I don't know if a good game, but should be watchable. So, okay. The Giants and the Dolphins. Before I let either of you two lock this, I'm going to go ahead and take that lock real quick.
It's not. This was my lock.
Yeah, I've got to jump up and take the lock. I have a lot of Dolphins on my fantasy team. They're pissed that Buffalo embarrassed them. This might be another 70 burger, and they might sack Daniel Jones 15 times. So pray for Daniel Jones, pray for New York, and pray for whoever's fantasy team I play next week, because Tua and Tyreek Hill are both dropping 40. That's a Caden guarantee.
Waddle goes off too.
Dylan, this was going to be your lock, but now are you going to double lock it? I don't know. We didn't make any rules about that.
I'm going to retroactively go back and take the Lions. That was my number 2.
So Lions lock. See, that was my number 2 as well because last week I did the Vikings.
Great minds, baby.
Okay, but you're still taking the Fins?
Easily.
Yeah. What are you thinking, Tyler?
Funny enough, I had them written down as a lock, and then as soon as I locked it, I was like, you know what? That's going to be everybody's lock. So I changed it, and I'm glad I did. But I'm still going Dolphins. You think they're going to do better against them than the Broncos?
I mean, the Broncos theoretically have who are you taking, the Broncos or the Giants? I'm taking the Broncos.
Broncos country, let's ride.
Probably Broncos, yeah, I guess.
It's because there's not really Saquon Barkley's the better running back, but he's always hurt. Russell Wilson, Daniel Jones, both god awful. Sean Payton, Brian Dable, both have been super, depressing. I mean, the defense. I know they dropped 70, but you got to take the defense. But yeah, so Fins across the board. Now this one should be another good game as well. This one I had trouble, so I actually don't have a decision on this one yet. Saints at Patriots in New England. The line is -1.5 for the Patriots. Tyler, where are you going with this one? I'm interested to hear you guys.
I don't like this game whatsoever. And you shouldn't bet against the Patriots, but I'm going the Saints.
You are going the Saints. What about you, Dylan?
I don't know. At home, Bill Belichick's probably pissed off. I gotta take Patriots.
I mean, you guys didn't really give me much information on why I should go either way. Obviously, it's hard to.
That's my only reason.
That's a good reason, and I guess Derek Carr's throwing on half of a shoulder right now. I would be scared if Famous Jameis starts this game. It would stress me out a little bit. Oh, but the Patriots lost their 2 best defensive players on Sunday as well.
I don't like Mac. I just don't trust Mac.
Yeah, no, Mac sucks. Oh, man. I think I'm going to stick with the Patriots. We're going to stick with the Patriots.
It's smart because they're at home.
Yeah.
I took the Saints because I felt like you both take Patriots. I was like, that's the way I get ahead. Just to, sneak in a little upset.
I almost switched there, but I just think Derek Carr's broken, so I don't know how that's going to work. Ravens at Steelers. Okay, in Pittsburgh, Kenny Pickett's hurt. The Steelers got their dick whopped in Houston. Where are we going with this one, Dylan?
Ravens. Matt Canada needs to be fired. The dude doesn't know how to run an offense to save his life.
Matt Canada's catching crazy strays. Like, who was it?
Have you not seen all the, like, since he took over, they've not had a 400-yard offensive game in 2 years?
I didn't see that, but I saw someone.
Every team's got at least 5.
Someone compared him to Hitler. And I was like,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I think it was Antonio Brown.
Genocide. I'm not saying that.
I think it was Antonio Brown.
He's not saying Hitler had a few 400-yard games.
I think Antonio Brown posted even a picture, and he drew the Hitler mustache on it, which was...
Okay, who knows what's up with Antonio Brown, though? That's not a credible source, bro.
But funny.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah, I'm probably also going to take the Ravens. I think the Ravens are probably going to end up winning the AFC North. Where are you going with that one, Tyler?
Let's finish this sweep with a lock. This is my lock of the week. That Steelers defense can be pretty good, but they've got no offense. I mean, worst comes to worst, Ravens have to kick 100 field goals.
Yeah, I mean, it's Mitchell Trubisky, right? Like, it's definitely him for at least this week. So, I guess maybe he's going to put on a clinic and get traded to the Jets. Okay, so this is an interesting game. Okay, Bengals going to Arizona. -3 is the spread. It really, I want to take the Cardinals, and I feel like I should take the Cardinals, but I'm actually going to stick with the Bengals here. Dylan, what are you doing?
I got Joe Burrow and T. Higgins on one of my fantasy teams. It's going to be a reverse psychology day. Go Cardinals, fuck the Bengals.
Go Cardinals, okay. Tyler?
Upset of the week right here for me. I got the Cards. I'm losing trust in the Bengals. Everyone says it's just because Joe's hurt, but something's going on there.
Something's up, and they're not fun to watch anymore, and they're not even interesting.
Even Chase and Burrow are, they're bros, and even he's saying crap against them. So I'm like, something's up.
But do you think that's against Joe Burrow, or do you think that's against Zach Taylor? Because what did he say exactly? It was something like, "I'm always open."
I'm always effing open.
Yeah, I'm always like.
Thing is, there was that one game Burrow passed him like 8 times in a row.
Yeah.
I mean, they were short little slants, but.
Is okay. You heard it here first, folks. Tyler Karshner declares Jamar Chase is the new slant boy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, so we got 2 Cardinals and a Bengal. That's crazy. I'm the only Bengal, which makes me feel like that the Bengals are going to lose, but I guess we'll find out. But let's also talk about real quick while we're here. I don't care that the Cardinals are in the Western Hemisphere. Is that right? Did I use the word right? Get them off of my screen at 3 o'clock. I watched 3 games in the 3 o'clock time, and it's one of them is guaranteed to be the Cardinals. Just make them play at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock? Who cares?
There were so many 11 o'clock games this week.
Yeah, and it's just that's a side ick of mine. But okay, Eagles versus Rams. Philadelphia is a -4. Let's go to our resident Eagles fan. Almost lost to the Commanders.
I just want to say I called it. We always play bad against them at least once.
They do. That's true.
I did point it out. I'm still taking Eagles.
I'll tell you what.
Hopefully they can shut Puka Nacua down.
Cooper Kupp might be playing this week too.
I ain't worried about him. His hamstring's going to go out the first snap.
I will say this. I don't know when the Commanders and Eagles play, but that is my mortal lock of the year. Commanders beating the Eagles. I don't know when it is. I don't care.
I'll write it down.
They always go 1-on-1. Write it down. And if I win that one, you guys have to do a dance on TikTok. Make the deal right now.
I will.
Dylan?
Sure, yeah.
All right, good deal. Good deal.
We'll stitch it together. We'll do it side by side.
Okay, where are you going with this one, Tyler?
This is officially me coming out saying I am a Puka Nacua hater.
Oh.
Because he left Utah for BYU, And then all I needed was him not to score in overtime for me to have a chance in fantasy. And what does he do? He gets 4 catches and a freaking touchdown. Eagles all the way.
Couldn't you have just started Lamar Jackson and won?
Yeah, I could have. But when Kirk Cousins is throwing 300 yards a game and he's playing the Panthers, you don't sit him.
That Panthers D is nice. No
Not
pause.
nice enough to win.
This is simple for me. Puka's the GOAT. Might have the best hair in the league. Cooper Kupp's coming back. Rams and Eagles, I feel like it was kind of a rivalry for a second until Carson Wentz ended up getting hurt. Because that was like one of the most fun games I've ever watched in my entire life. I got Rams upsetting him. This is my upset of the week, and I'm fairly confident about this one actually. If it was in Philadelphia, I wouldn't feel as good about it, but I think they match up well. I am worried about A.J. Brown because he's starting to become A.J. Brown again. But overall, I think Sean McVay will cook something up, and the Rams will end up taking this dub.
What if Matt Stafford doesn't play, though?
Is he hurt?
He's questionable.
Yeah. He had 2 injuries, he said, didn't he?
Oh, who's their backup?
I don't know. Oh, Stetson Bennett, isn't
No,
it?
Stetson Bennett is
Is he the
retired.
number 2 or is he the number 3?
No, he's not in the league.
Yeah, I thought he's practice squad.
No, he's
Oh, is he?
he's like they had to dismiss him, and they never
Oh.
came out and said why. But a lot of people on Twitter were saying because of alcohol reasons. But that's just
Crazy.
an
I think
assumption.
he had a good training camp, didn't he?
hmm I don't know who their backup is, but
Get off the top, he can't play.
well, listen, if you know if he's not playing, then I guess I'll just eat this L. But thankfully, it's not my lock of the week. Now we're moving to another boring 3:00 game. Jets and Broncos. Now, I'm not going to be like Rodney Harrison and shit on Zach Wilson because that was super uncalled for. And Zach actually played really well besides that fumble, which really sucked. And obviously, I think all of America is probably rooting for the Jets to win because the mix of hating Taylor Swift and how she's so involved in football now, which really pisses me off personally. And I love Taylor Swift.
I love Taylor.
But it's just time. It's time for the Chiefs to go away. I don't want another Patriots-like dynasty. I'm over it. I'm over having one team winning everything all the time. That being said, Jets, Jets. Zach Wilson throws for 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and Sean Payton doesn't get fired, but they think about firing Sean Payton. What about you, Dylan?
I'm going with the Jets. I'm hoping that we get Zach of last week.
We won't, since we both went on it, but we can hope. What about you, Tyler?
Dang. What's funny is I almost made this my upset of the week because I was going with the Jets, and you both went with the Jets too.
You switching?
No, I want to. I do, but that Broncos team is so bad.
So bad.
I thought I was going to be the only one choosing the Jets there. That's crazy.
You see Jerry Jeudy and Philip Lindsay on Twitter
Yeah.
going back and forth with it? That was funny. Okay.
Jerry Jeudy got his ass.
Yeah. Chiefs at Vikings. Where are you going with this one, Dylan?
I'm going Chiefs. I think I don't know, the Vikings might make a push for him, but it's the Chiefs.
What about you, Ty?
Crazy enough, I was looking at some bets today, trying to get them early ones in. They have Kirk Cousins throwing more yards against the Chiefs than they had his line for the Panthers. But I'm still going with the Chiefs.
Well, probably not even because the Panthers' defense is better, but, I mean, Patrick Mahomes is probably going to throw a touchdown pass every play, and he's going to have to pass, so they're not going to run the ball at all.
Did we find out if Taylor Swift's going to this one or not? That might change my...
I don't think Taylor Swift's going to go to Minnesota. That's my lock of the week. Taylor Swift won't be at the game.
Guess what? You got to dance.
No.
I think so.
I'm just playing.
That's a lot.
I'm just playing. Everyone calm down. So you're going the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I kind of want to take the Vikings, but the Vikings have burned me before, and they looked bad against the Panthers. Like, Kirk Cousins didn't look great. Justin Jefferson had one moss, which that's kind of cool, I guess. But if you let the Panthers hang around with you, then the next week you're probably going to get whacked. So, Chiefs by 40. Now, this game, a lot of people, Sunday Night Football, it can be interesting. I'm going to they have a watch party at the Little Frisco Star. So I'm going to go to that and just watch all the poor Cowboys fans. I don't think this game's going to be close. I think it's in Santa Clara. I think the Niners are just unstoppable right now. This is Brock Purdy's probably first true test against the defense. I wish Trayvon Diggs was playing, but I don't think the Cowboys have an answer for Christian McCaffrey. I don't think anyone does. So I got the 49ers in this game. Where are you going, Dylan?
49ers. I think they're the more complete team for sure.
Are you going to round us out, Tyler?
Yeah, it's depressing that I chose Jamar Chase over Christian McCaffrey. And so we're going to go 49ers so I can be more depressed every week I watch him play. Especially with Kittle get me 1.9 points. Let's go. Traded for him, and he did great.
Yeah, George Kittle is, don't get me wrong, a really good tight end, but he might be getting into more of just a blocking tight end, which is crazy to say.
Yeah, can I get points for that? Like, half a point for each block that he...
I can, you know what, if you win the league, we can look at making pancake blocks, every point. Okay, so Packers and Raiders. First time Tay Adams is going against his old team. Tell me why the Raiders are going to win this game, Tyler.
I actually do have the Raiders winning this game.
I knew you did.
It's in Las Vegas. I feel like the Packers are kind of like a weird good team where they play really well, but I just think the Raiders close this one out.
Yeah.
I don't really have a reason. Especially, I didn't really look to see if Garoppolo is playing or not, but still going Raiders.
He should play. Dylan, where are you going with this one?
I'm going to take the Packers. I don't know. The Raiders just seem to throw games away for fun. It only makes sense. Nobody on the Raiders' heart is in it either. Nobody wants to be there.
Yeah. No, I kind of agree with you. I think Josh McDaniels will be the second coach fired after the Bears coach. I'm forgetting his name. I think he gets fired on. Yeah.
Whatever.
I think he gets fired on Friday after they lose to the Commanders. But I think McDaniels might get fired on Tuesday. I think this is the straw that breaks the camel's back. I think we get an official trade request from Tay Adams. I don't know if anyone would actually trade for Josh Jacobs because, the running back market is what it is right now. But yeah, I think this is the game. And low-key, isn't that crazy to think that the Packers trade for Davante Adams?
I don't think he goes back.
I think he would.
No. He wants a quarterback.
Jordan loves a quarterback, man.
He also wants a Super Bowl.
Okay, so his pick of the litter is going to be, they're not going to trade him to Kansas City. That's in division. They'll let him sit instead of trading him to Kansas City. Low key, that makes sense. We're the only
team they won't have to worry about because they suck and they're in the other conference.
Yeah, we just gotta.
Would you rather have Davante Adams or Debo?
Davante Adams. I believe Debo needs other people around him to be good. I think
49ers make that trade right there.
No, I don't want Debo. I want T. Higgins more than I want Debo. But Davante Adams is over 30. But I think just for the development of Bryce, send him a 5th round pick. Let's get Davante home.
He's gonna be a 49er. Just you wait.
You think? No way. Your guess is the Niners?
I think that would be a good fit for him. I don't know if they'd actually go for him, but that'd be like his perfect fit.
Would it be a good fit?
Super Bowl, number 1 receiver.
Oh. I don't know if that'd be a good fit. Okay, you guys want to make a little side bet? Let's see.
Do you think he actually gets traded, though? I don't know if the Raiders trade him. I feel like they hold on to him.
Okay, let's do a little scenario for a dancing TikTok. If he gets traded, where does he go? And if one of us get it right, the other two have to do a dancing video. But if none of us get it right, then we don't do anything.
I'm going to say Niners then.
Okay.
I don't think he actually gets traded, but if he does, I feel like I like the Niners.
Tyler?
I kind of low-key like the Bills, but I don't think that would ever happen.
Okay, Adams trade. Okay, Dylan, you got one in mind?
Who knows? Maybe the Bears. Just to
Okay.
try and start something.
Okay. So what we'll do is every week we do this that he doesn't get traded. If you want to change your team, like let's say Stephon Diggs tears an ACL, then it's a lot more sense for the Bills,
Yeah.
Let's say you can change it, but it has to be on the Tuesday that we film this.
I like the Lions also. Dang.
I don't like the Lions because what's his name's coming back? Not Jameson Crowder.
Jameson Williams.
Yeah, Jameson Williams. My heart wants to put the Panthers down on this sheet of paper so bad.
I don't think he would want to go to the Panthers.
No,
I think he'd say no.
I think you might be
He doesn't
right.
have the right to say yes or no.
He might.
Does he have a no trade
I don't know
clause?
if he has a no trade clause. We'd have to look at that.
Oh.
But
I don't think that exists in the NFL.
no, you can do that.
But I don't think anybody has it, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Patrick Mahomes has it for
I
sure.
think quarterbacks do. I feel
Yeah.
like quarterbacks do.
Because I know Kirk Cousins actually has one, so he would have to waive his right. Because I think he might get traded too. But I think if you're the Panthers GM, you have to call him personally and be like, listen, we're not doing anything this year, but listen, we believe in Bryce. We believe in you. You're going to get paid. You're going to get the ball. Come see what can happen. Joe Burrow made it to the Super Bowl his second year. Like, you'd have to sell him on a dream, which I think.
I throw in all the rookie teams. You got the Colts and Houston too.
I don't think
Colts
Houston.
want a wide receiver.
I don't think Houston would. I kind of like the Colts, but I don't think Tay would be as sold on Anthony Richardson as everyone else.
That's true. I mean, hey, Rodgers was considering the Colts for a little bit.
Yeah.
They lowballed him, but
I think this definitely could change, but just because they're always in on every trade, and because they tried to get C-Mac so hard, I'm going to say the Rams, which I know sounds crazy, but this is banking on them shutting down Cooper Kupp for the whole season.
I guess I was like, if they didn't have Nakua, then yeah, definitely. But
As of now, I'm going with that. But all right, well, that was our Week 5 preview. Any last thoughts, gentlemen?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
hey, we had some different picks this week. That's
We did.
good.
Like, subscribe, do all that. I about said a bad word. Do all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next week.
Peace out.